everyone and welcome back to another SummerBubba video. My name's Monique, but most people call me Summer because my gamer tag. And if you're new here, this is Missy. She is my female bearded dragon. She is about 3 years old. I rescued her from Facebook Marketplace. Oh goodness. I think she's tired. She's snuggling in my hair. That is the ultimate hide, I reckon. You can't get this anywhere else. Anyway, so today's video is going to be all about the aftercare and looking after female bearded dragons, specifically after they've laid their clutch of eggs, just because they need a little TLC afterwards, and yeah, you just want to make sure you're doing everything right, because after they've laid their eggs, it has quite a big effect on their body, so you just want to make sure they're happy and healthy. So obviously I'm not a complete expert on everything, so please do your own research, but this is just a video of how I take care of my bearded dragon after she lays her eggs. So first up, you want to offer her a warm bath. Now, if it's late at night, you might want to let her rest for the evening and let her sleep and then do the bath in the morning. It just depends on what time they laid their eggs. When you're bathing your beardie, make sure the water is lukewarm, not too hot, not too cold, and not too deep as well. The best way I found to wash off the mud is to use a toothbrush. So you just want to gently brush off the dirt until your beardie is all nice and clean. Once it's all off, you can clearly see their pattern and the colouring back. I thought that was quite cute. For so long she was covered in mud and now she's all fresh and clean. It's like she's had a little glow up. Can put Raptor Boost in the water. I usually do this after she's had her first wash, so I'll give her a second bath the following day or the next few days with the Raptor Boost, because it has electrolytes in, and after they lay their eggs they lose a lot of nutrients and especially calcium. So I just give her a nice warm Raptor Boost bath, just a little pick me up, just to get her feeling a little bit better. Another thing you want to do is offer them calcium. So obviously if you know that they're laying eggs, you will want to supplement them extra with calcium, because as they are growing the eggs inside them, eggs need a lot of calcium to be able to grow, so that kind of sucks all the calcium out of the dragons, so you want to supplement them with calcium. So I usually do this by putting a sprinkle on her salad every day, also the bugs, and then that should be okay. But I only do this if they've laid eggs. You don't want to overdo it with the calcium if they don't need the extra, if that makes sense. Another thing I do is I will also make up some rapashi, so I'll put it up here on the screen. So this is a gel, so it's in a powder and you put 3 parts water to 1 part rapashi, and it's boiling water, and then you let it set and it becomes this gel consistency. So I will give that to her as well. I usually do it for a few days, obviously not give her an extreme amount, but I usually do 3 or 4 little ice cube tray thingies of them, basically just how much she can eat in one sitting. It also contains a lot of vitamins, so vitamin A, vitamin D3, which is very important for bearded dragons, vitamin B2, so 75% insect based. Complete feed gel for bearded dragons and reptiles. This one is called Grub Pie, but there is also Beardy Buffet and a few others, I think. I picked it up in my local reptile shop. If you don't use up all the rapashi, you can pop it in the fridge and can be stored for about 2 weeks if it's sealed. You also want to make sure to offer your bearded dragon water to keep them hydrated, as after they've had their eggs they can become severely dehydrated. You can check this by, on the top of their head they have little fat pads, and if you gently press down on them they should be like squidgy, but with Missy's they were like indented and like sunken in, so that means that she is quite dehydrated, so we need to get her hydration up. So I'm going to show you a few ways how to hydrate your bearded dragon. So the first one is I put Rept Boost in their water bowl. Like I said before, it's got electrolytes in and can help give them a boost. Try to encourage them to drink from their water bowl. I do this by moving the water around so they can see it better. As bearded dragons, they struggle to see still water. Usually Missy is really good with drinking her water, but if your dragon refuses to drink water from the bowl, you can also try when they're in their bath. Sometimes they're more likely to drink water whilst they're in their bath. If they don't want to do that either, you could also offer it in a syringe. So I do this with the Reptiboost water just to get her hydrated. Another option is to get a spray bottle and mist their salad like heavily with water, because that's usually how they get their most hydration, is through their salad. So you just want to spray the water and make their salad nice and hydrated. After you do all these things, you can see an increase in their fat pads, and that will be an indicator of that they have enough hydration and you've done a good job. Also give them a lot of bugs as well, because they will be really hungry. So you just want to feed her up as much as you can. Obviously you don't overfeed them bugs, but as much as she can eat in a sitting, which will probably be a little more than she's used to, just because she's that extra hungry and wants to, you know, get the nutrients back into her. With the bugs, I also feed them the rapashi as well. I got load them with vegetables, and yeah, so that is another way to get her health up as well. So the last thing on my list of aftercare for your dragon is to let them rest after they have done a lot of exhausting work digging and laying their eggs. Especially with Missy, because I didn't realise how many eggs she was going to lay in one go, because I did research into it and it can be between 15 and 30 eggs, which is the most, and she's been laying about 20 each time or more, which is crazy because I didn't know how they would fit in such a tiny little body. And the eggs, when they're fertile, they are quite big as well. So you just want to let them chill, let them rest. You can always offer them cuddles if your beardie is really cuddly like mine. Loves her cuddles, bless her. She is so snuggled in my hair right now. If you guys have any questions, just let me know down below and I can answer them as best I can. But yeah, once again, just research it all, but this is just what us worked with us for Missy. Just make sure you do what's best for your dragon, because like I can suggest things but it might not work for your dragon. But yeah, those are just like the top tips for aftercare after they've had eggs. It doesn't matter if they've had fertile eggs or infertile eggs, the same applies because they're still laying the eggs and they're still needing the extra nutrients and calcium in their body after that experience. Missy approves of her aftercare, I think. I don't know, she looks a little grumpy right now. It's so weird because I rescued her and now she's a mama dragon and it's so cute. Oh, I love her so much. They are all the things that you will need to do to look after your dragon after they have laid their eggs. Hopefully this has helped and you can help accommodate your dragon better. But yeah, thank you everyone for watching and we will see you in the next one. And don't forget to watch all the other episodes in this series of Missy's egg laying journey and also the YouTube shorts which have all the little babies on, which are adorable. So yeah, and once again, if you are interested in buying one of Missy's baby bearded dragons, we still have some available and I will put the link down below, which is on Pets for Home's website, so you can message me on there if you would like one, because I can't keep them all even though I really wish I could. Thank you everyone for watching and I will see you in the next one. Bye! Oh my goodness. Why? Missy girl, you do this every time. She's like friggin' stuck in my hair. Girl, I know you're cute, but I don't actually know how to get you out. Pulling my hair out. Get your claws off my hair. She's not impressed. Hey, everyone loves your babies. You're a mama dragon like me. It's really cute. Chill there for a minute.